the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Jerusalem, Temple. The Feast of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary was instituted to solemnize the exalted dignity bestowed upon her through a special grace of God, and in behalf of the merits of Christ, a dignity and choice that preserved her from the least stain of original sin. We must look to the Orient for the first indications of this feast. In the Eastern Church it was observed as early as the 7th century, and in the Western Church it became known in the 9th century. Pope Sixtus IV introduced it, in 1476, into the Roman Church. Pope Gregory XV gave to it, in 1622, the title Conceptio Beatae Virginis Mariae Immaculatae. Innocent XII raised it in 1693 to a feast of the second class with an octave. Clement XI declared it in 1708 a universal holiday. Pius IX gave it in 1863 new breviary hours and a new Mass. Leo XIII raised it in 1879 to a feast of the first class with a vigil. The choice of December 8 was determined and approved solely in accordance with its tradition. The First Plenary Council of Baltimore, held in 1846, chose the Blessed Virgin Mary in her Immaculate Conception as the principal patron of the United States. The Feast of the Immaculate Conception is not to be confused with that of the Conception of Christ, Feast of the Annunciation of the Blessed Virgin Mary. It is the commemoration of the day on which Mary was created by God, and that in the state of grace, whereas all other human beings come into this world stained with original sin. This idea of the feast was vigorously debated by theologians till far into the Middle Ages, but was clarified more and more under the authority of the popes, so that the dogma announced by Pope Pius IX on December 8, 1854 as divinely revealed had already been universally accepted as such in the 17th century. Oremus. O God, who by the Immaculate Conception of the Virgin, didst prepare a worthy dwelling for thy Son, we beseech thee that thou, who, by the death, foreseen by thee, of the same thy Son didst preserve her from all stain, wilt grant us also by her intercession to come to thee pure in heart. Per Dominum nostrum Iesum Christum filium tuum. Amen.